Hi, this is Selena, and I have been reading like crazy, but I haven't been recording as much as I need to, so I have several backed up to do vlogs for today. And the first one we're going to talk about is book number 34 on my 100 book goal, and I chose this one because it's on the Bluebonnet list for next year. It's called The Unlucky Lottery Winners of Classroom 13 by Honest Lee and Matthew J. Gilbert. And it's an early chapter book that I think younger children will enjoy, just for the sheer sake of it's silly and it's kind of ridiculous and a little bit crazy. It reminds me a lot of the like Sideways Stories from the Wayside School, if you remember that book, or those series of books that used to have just the ridiculous things that would happen in their school. So this story is about a teacher who is really unlucky and has horrible things happen to her all the time. And she happens to purchase a lottery ticket. Her class knows about it, and she makes a pact with him that if she wins, she'll split the winnings. And so, lo and behold, she wins and splits this over $28 billion with her class equally, so all the kids get over $1 billion. And the story goes through, and each child has a chapter, and it tells how they spend their money and what they do with it. Most of them make very poor and unwise decisions, and it made me a little bit crazy to read through these. But from a child's perspective, it might be kind of interesting for them to look at. I kept thinking as I was reading it, I'm like, what a great lesson this would be about how much money that actually is, how much money actually buys, how far it goes. So actually giving the students a set amount of money and having them figure out how they would spend it in the class. Might be pretty interesting. Writing prompts, math prompts, things like that you could do with it. But as a whole, as a piece of literature, it wasn't necessarily my favorite, so I would probably give this one about 2 out of 5 stars. So The Unlucky Lottery Winners of Classroom 13, it is on the Bluebonnet list, so I'm sure that lots of you will read it just for that simple reason alone and figure out ways that you can use it in class.